Every year, I watch people hear the Christmas story and nod their heads and then quietly go back to living the same way. Not because they don't believe it, not because they don't care, but because being familiar can feel like receiving. We know the story, we know the verses, we know what we're supposed to feel, and somewhere along the way, Christmas becomes something we agree with instead of something that actually gets received. So, for a few moments, I just want to sit in that space. There's no pressure, there's no conclusions. Let's just have an honest conversation about what Christmas invites us to do with what we already know. One of the things that Christmas reveals is that agreeing with the truth is not the same as letting that truth shape your life. People can admire Jesus without ever yielding to him. They can celebrate the gift without opening it. And that gap is rarely loud or rebellious. Most of the time, it's quiet. It often appears quietly in the ways we postpone our obedience, or how we separate our faith from parts of our lives, or hold onto areas we'd rather not open yet. We don't reject Jesus, we just manage him. We can learn the language of faith without ever opening our lives to it. Surrender is where that language becomes real, and access is the part that feels risky. Forgiveness is comforting, adoption is confronting, because adoption means authority shifts. It means we don't just bring God our failures, we bring him our independence. We stop being the one who decides what stays and what changes in our life. I think that's why Christmas can feel warm and unsettling at the same time. God didn't move towards us to improve our lives at a distance. He moved toward us to bring us into his family, and family changes how you live. Here's the hard truth that Christmas keeps placing in front of us: a gift can be fully given and still never be received. The incarnation is real, the cross is real, the resurrection is real, but the invitation still waits. Receiving the gift is not about knowing more, it's about surrendering something. And usually the thing we're surrendering isn't obvious sin, it's control, it's identity, it's self rule. Sometimes our resistance sounds spiritual. I'll just deal with that later, or I just need more time, or I'm not there yet. But Christmas gently reminds us that God didn't wait for the perfect moment to give himself. So as you sit with the Christmas story, maybe you should ask yourself a different kind of question. Where in this story am I willing to marvel, but not yet willing to yield? Not because God's demanding something from you, but because love always invites a response. The Spirit doesn't rush or force his way into your life. He stays near the places you're tempted to keep at a distance, and he waits for permission. And maybe Christmas isn't asking us to add something new to our lives at all. Maybe it's inviting us to loosen our grip on what we've been holding on to. So as you move through the rest of this Christmas week, don't rush past what lingers. If something feels unsettled, sit with it. If something feels exposed, bring it into the light of Christ. If something feels resistance, don't ignore it. God is not hurried. He's not distant. He's not waiting for you to get it right before drawing near. He's already moved towards you. And sometimes the most faithful response is simply letting him stay. Christmas reminds us that God has already given himself not to pressure us, but to invite us into life with him. Thanks for spending these moments with me. And until next time, stay open, stay attentive, and keep making room for God to work in the places that you don't have words for yet.